Intimate.
Organic.
Tangible. There's a brilliant motif of breath and how you then capture those sort of pockets, those moments that are bubbles under a surface, underwater, under the pressure of what it is, and that sort of inspired this spiral, this sort of circle that the main character Joanna lives in.
A lot of the music and the sound keeps returning to her sort of identity, sort of struggle throughout the play. And there's a few times where she's trying to either escape what's going on, or the bubble is burst and she's sort of back on this sort of circular train and trying to find herself.
There's also moments where time feels like it sweeps around you, and so through tech we've been looking at how we have these more stylised moments that maintain the actors in that world, and then how those moments then encompass the audience and bring them round temporarily, like in the clock with them as well.
So Joanna's British Sri Lankan, and what's been great is to incorporate some Sri Lankan instruments into the music. So we've been playing about with drums and how that punctuates some of the transitions.
The set itself responds very interestingly to light, because the set behind the stage picks it up even in the lowest of levels and reflects onto the actors as well as the floor, which means that any time you do anything in that space, the set itself responds and wraps it all together.
In these costumes, there was an idea that if these characters were to go into a body of water, I didn't want the costumes to still hold their structure. A lot of it was looking at silhouettes and how materials interact with light. And that's sort of what's informed the design process of building these costumes. We're very fortunate being East Anglian based and show, so when designing I sort of went out and looked in nature what's around, and sort of got very inspired by water reeds. The level of detail that has gone into the design, like I sort of spent time designing custom reed holders which fit the design in a specific way that when they all join together makes it look like a riverbank of reeds. Putting each individual reed stalk in this holder, I think we roughly worked out about 24,000 reeds. I was very fortunate to reach out to a lovely local Thatcher who has donated water reeds for us for this production, and it's great to be able to say that they will all have a future life after the show and going into the thatched roofs in